Hello friends, hello everyone, meet me again, Tinsha Dia from SMK Negeri 1 Lemah Abang. This time I want to present material titled Remote Access. The topics we will study today are first an introduction to Telnet and SSH, Telnet configuration, Telnet with a username, SSH configuration on router, IP address configuration on a switch, and SSH configuration on a switch. Okay friends, in the previous video we already created a topology like this. Now let's just use this exciting topology. First of all, I want to explain Telnet and SSH. So what are Telnet and SSH? You know what that if you want to remote into a device. Okay, for example, placing one PC here, we use this blue console cable. Just this and console. Uh, we also know that real router device there is no display, so we configure it through the computer or PC. Okay, on this router we use the CLI. We can configure it from the PC later. But the problem is console cables are very long, maybe only 1 or 2 meters, and that's a real issue for networks that require long distancing cabling. Okay, therefore, the solution is Telnet and SSH, so we can remote in anytime and anywhere. For the configuration, the switch and router must have an internet connection. They must be connected like this. Now let's try configuring Telnet. We enter the router and go to the global configuration mode. Okay, so the command is line pty 0. Okay. Oh, sorry. Exit this. Okay, then we have to enter a number. The number range from 1 to 50. It's up to you. I'll just type 2. Okay. So what is the function of the VTY line? It is to limit how many people can connect to Telnet simultaneously. Since it's 0 and 2, it means 0 to 2. Uh, so there are 3 people can connect at the same time. As once it's done, we enter the password. Let's just type. Sorry. And the password I'm gonna use is admin. Okay. And then type log in. The login function means when we want to access Telnet, we need to enter this password. Then we enter the transport input. Oh wait, transport by default, we could just type all. If we choose all, It includes both telnet and SSH, but since we are discussing telnet specifically, we will type telnet. Oh, enter. Sorry, there's a typo. Transport, enter, and then exit. Alright, now let's check it on the PC, on this PC. So, select telnet, and then we'll use the VLAN IP. Let's try VLAN 10. This is we enter the gateway IP, which is the router's IP. Uh, to not dot zero but dot one. Click connect. Now the password prompt appears. Enter the password from earlier. It won't show what you're typing, but it will detect it. Let's type admin and press enter. Now you are in user mode. Let's try enable. Okay, it won't work because we can't enter privilege mode yet, as we haven't set up security on the router. So set it up. Go back to the CLI router and type enable secret. Let's say Corahan ID. Okay, done. Now exit. Let's try again. No. Okay. After we click enable, now we need to enter the password we just set on the router, which is Corahan ID, and click enter. Now we can configure freely. We've entered the global configuration. Next, let's try telnet using a username. Many people think telnet with a password isn't secure enough. We can make it more secure by using username. So go to the router, global configuration, and type username admin1 and password admin1. Press enter. Then just like before, line PPY 02 login local center. And the previous step, we only type login, but login local means we need both username and password to log in. Enter then the password, the, then transport input net enter and exit. Now let's go back to the PC. Okay, yes. Now we use VLAN 30.1. One connect. Mm, uh, okay. See, we now need to enter a username. Enter admin1. The password and the password is admin1. Enable and enter sekolahan ID. See, we are now in global configuration. So using a username is much more secure because you have to enter credentials multiple times. So next, let's configure SSH on the router. Go to the router CLI and global configuration. Okay, enter the password is ID, enter, and then type crypto key generate okay, here we are prompted to change the hostname first. Since router is too common, let's change the hostname to Sekolahan. Hit enter. And now let's type crypto key generate enter. Oh, again, now we need to set the domain name. So let's type IP domain name is and ID. Now try crypto key generate enter. Okay, now it works. So now it asks how many bits we want to use. We'll use the recommended 1024 and enter. Now let's configure the line by typing line cpy02. Okay, this allows three devices to connect simultaneously. Okay, and then type transport input SSH. Enter and type exit. Now let's try it on PC. Select SSH. So the hostname is let's use one, and the username is admin1. Connect. Now enter the password is admin1. Enter. Type enable. And the password is Koran ID. Now we can configure the device. SSH is more secure. Next, we'll try to configuring an IP address on a switch. Switch can have IP address too. Okay, and let's go to the global configuration mode and enter interface and then and enter IP address. Let's use 10. Oops. And and the subnet maps. We also need a gateway to communicate with different networks. So type IP default gateway and the front-end gateway. Then one, enter, and then exit. Now type show IP interface base. Okay, you see the VLAN then is now active. Finally, let's configure SSH on the switch. Go to the switch global configuration. Before running cryptokey generate RSA, we must change the hostname and domain name just like we did before. Hostname which enter. After that, we now set the domain name by typing IP domain name for id.com. Then type crypto key generate s click enter. Then hit enter again. Okay, it changed. Now let's set up the credentials by typing username admin2 password admin2 enter. Now type in dy2 enter set transport in port SSH and finally log in local and then exit. Oh yeah, don't forget to set the enable secret. Enable secret password is Koran ID, enter. Now we can access the so oh now let's test it from the PC. Just this page, enter, enter, and the username is admin to connect. Now let's enter the password is admin2, enter, enable Cisco ID, enter, oh, Cisco ID, okay. Oh, oh, there's a typo. Hold on a second. Cisco and okay, let's try again. Corahan D. Oh, sorry. Oops. Okay. Connect. The password is admin2. Enter. Enable and Corahan ID. Okay, see it works now. Okay, thank you everyone. That's all for my explanation of remote access material. I apologize for any shortcomings. And yeah, see you in the next video.